What if the person you trust most is the one holding the knife? Imagine a world where loyalty is a liability and every handshake hides a hidden agenda. In Dance with the Enemy, the explosive first installment of Rob Sinclair's The Enemy Trilogy, we are thrust into the shadowy underworld of international espionage where nothing is as it seems. This isn't just a spy thriller, it's a high-octane race against time where the stakes are global catastrophe and personal betrayal. If you are looking for an audiobook that will keep your adrenaline spiking and your mind guessing until the final second, this is the listen that will redefine your expectations of the genre. Sinclair masterfully crafts a narrative that blends gritty realism with cinematic action, forcing listeners to question who the real enemy is when the lines between friend and foe are erased. The story follows Carl Logan, a former MI6 agent turned private security consultant who is pulled back into the game when a close friend is murdered under mysterious circumstances. What starts as a simple investigation quickly spirals into a complex web of conspiracy involving rogue agents, corrupt politicians, and a deadly terrorist plot. Logan finds himself hunted by his own former colleagues, forcing him to go off the grid to uncover the truth. Alongside him is Sarah, a brilliant but vulnerable analyst who holds the key to the mystery. Together, they must navigate a labyrinth of lies, dodging assassins and deciphering coded messages while racing to stop an attack that could shake the foundations of the Western world. The tension is palpable as Logan realizes that the enemy is not just outside the gates, but within the very institution he once served. What makes Dance with the Enemy such a compelling audiobook experience is its relentless pacing and visceral action sequences. Sinclair writes with a kinetic energy that translates perfectly to audio, with short, sharp chapters that mimic the heartbeat of a man on the run. The narration captures the cold, calculated voice of the spies and the raw desperation of those caught in the crossfire. You can almost hear the crunch of glass underfoot, the hum of encrypted servers, and the silence before the shot. The audiobook format enhances the paranoia, making you feel like you are being watched along with Logan. The soundscapes described in the book, from the rainy streets of London to the sun-drenched plazas of Europe, are rendered with immersive detail, creating a vivid backdrop for the deadly game of cat and mouse. The psychological depth of the characters adds another layer of intrigue. Logan is not a superhuman spy. He is a flawed, weary man struggling with the moral ambiguity of his profession. He is haunted by past failures and driven by a need for redemption. Sarah, meanwhile, is not just a damsel in distress, but a crucial intellectual force, using her skills to outsmart the villains when brute force fails. Their relationship is built on necessity, but evolves into something deeper, adding emotional weight to the physical danger. The villain is not a cartoonish mastermind, but a pragmatic operator who believes the ends justify the means, making the conflict feel realistic and terrifying. This moral complexity keeps the listener engaged, as there are no easy answers in a world of gray. The plot twists are intricate and well-earned, with Sinclair laying breadcrumbs that reward attentive listeners. Just when you think you have identified the traitor, the story shifts, revealing a conspiracy that goes deeper than anyone imagined. The action scenes are choreographed with precision, feeling grounded and brutal rather than fantastical. For fans of Jason Bourne, Jack Reacher, and James Bond, Dance with the Enemy offers a fresh, modern take on the spy thriller. It strips away the glamour of espionage to reveal the dirty, dangerous reality beneath. It is a story about trust, betrayal, and the cost of doing what is right in a wrong world. For anyone interested in political thrillers, military fiction, or just a good page-turner, Dance with the Enemy is a must-listen. It serves as a gripping introduction to Carl Logan, a character who promises to become a favorite in the genre. The audiobook production brings the tension to life, with voice actors capturing the distinct personalities of the spies and the victims. Whether you are commuting through a city of secrets or relaxing in the safety of your home, this book offers an escape into a world where danger is always one step behind. Prepare to have your trust shattered and your pulse raced. Hit play on Dance with the Enemy and join Logan in the dance, because in this game, one wrong move is fatal.